So how you guys feeling this morning?
Okay. Sleepy, but
Yeah? I think yesterday wasn't as tiring as the day before and stuff, but we did a lot of stuff yesterday. And we're just having breakfast, kind of this same old, same old. And today is our last day of the tour.
Lots of Don Cossacks, the Russian people, we call them Cossacks, which means free people. They took part in that war and they were really good fighters.
This is the alley of the War of 1812 against Napoleon. So we found out that the Cossack people lived in this area, and the Tsar had many times tried to defeat them, but they were unbeatable by the Tsarist army. The only way that they made peace with Russia was when Catherine the Great was in power. Catherine II, she made a treaty with them, and they wouldn't have to pay taxes to the Russian government, but they would have to come to the defense of Russia if they were ever attacked. And when Napoleon tried to defeat Russia in 1812, the Cossacks played a huge part in the defeat of Napoleon. And Napoleon actually revered their army and the Cossack army, and said that if he had ever had to take one regiment into battle, that he would take a regiment of Cossacks with him. This is a memorial to Lenin. And this is just a big park that has a lot of monuments to famous people of Russia.
Command of the Southwest Front. He was killed in 1944 in Kiev by the Ukrainian collaborators, nationalists. St. George ribbon, which is St. George ribbon is the symbol of the Russia of victory over Nazi Germany.
This is also a park for kids.
The name is Memorial, which is in a Guinness Book as the biggest memorial. You can see the anti-tank grenades here, the Russian soldiers retreating through the Don, but on that side the Mikhail Baranov, the pilot in Stalingrad who destroyed a lot of German aircraft. These pictures you can see how it was, and that's how the Stalingrad was burning when and you can see the black smoke from the oil tanks. Tragedy of these civilians of Stalingrad, which they defended, and you can recognize the ruined flour mill in the background, which is by the museum. The street fightings, the soldiers of the 13th Squash Rifle Division with Commander Rodimtsev crossing the Volga River, Mikhail Panikaha, who destroyed the German tank burning, who ran to German tank and destroyed it by the Molotov cocktail. We saw the memorial by the cafe yesterday, pastry. Street fightings. This is the island of Ludnikov. You can recognize this famous defense and the low is within 700 to 400 meters square. Defended. In the headquarters of one this division, Lunikov on the right, and now on the left, Vasily Zaitsev, the sniper. We are in the place now where the two fronts met. You can see where the two big arrows meet, and so we are in this place now. The Don River is just in few hundred meters from us. We just take to cross. November in the district of Kalach, Sovietsky, the forces of the southwestern Stalingrad fronts, with the assistance of the forces of the Don front, finished rapid encirclement of the enemy that helped to the next defeat of the 330,000 group of German fascist forces. Allowed them to go over the bridge, and then they were removed here, and the bridge was captured, and the early morning the Russian forces could liberate the Kalachin Don with a lot of artillery. Guys who made the different sabotage for the German army. One of them were those four boys who were burning the storages and doing different shitty things for Germans. And so four of them were caught. They were just from 13 to 15 years old and publicly executed. And a mass grave of those who died during the defense and liberation of Kalach-on-Don. Eternal memory to the heroes fallen during defense and liberation of the city of Kalach-on-Don during the years of the Great Patriotic War. Bolsheviks who were killed by the White Army during the Civil War here, by the Don. During the Soviet times, he was written when it was established following. He buried red partisans, fighters for independence, tortured by the White Guards executors in May 1918. Glory to fallen fighters for independence in the years of the Civil War. When the Soviet Union broke up, it was just painted over and put this plaque, which is very sounds neutral. Eternal memory to the heroes of the Civil War, to our great-grandfathers, grandfathers, very low bow, to soldiers, fighters, trust to Russia, Slav Russia, fallen for the Rus, for our favorite Don River.
Katie, what did you get for lunch?
Got fish soup again. My favorite.
That's beautiful.
I was kind of.
I love fish soup.
Yonder, what did you get?
I got like a borscht kind of soup, borscht.
Vegetable salad and another type of vegetable salad.
And you got the same thing as Andrew. And you got like a potato salad. Russian salad. And I got a vegetable salad.
Here in the big band of Don River, in summer 42, always they directly fought soldiers of the first tank army. By the price of their life, they stopped the armored.
These are the battlefields of Stalingrad and the Don Heights.
Because the Don captured Stalingrad. Stalingrad survived the war. Those fighters took part in the following tank corps, rifle divisions, and a separate tank brigade. Glory and eternal memory to the tankers. Yeah, this heavy tank Joseph Stalin II was established in the memory of the soldiers of the first tank army.
Okay, Sean went inside Joseph Stalin II tank, and now he's trying to get out. Come on, old guy. Anders' feet are still sticking out, but he's inside.
Good job, Dad.
See Anders' feet.
Did you go?
Andrew
Did you
found
show it?
part of a Russian bayonet. This is the kids out on the Don Heights just looking through the field for memorabilia from World War II. This is just a farmer's field and there's lots of stuff in it. Just every few feet you just find bits and pieces.
Marines of the Northern Fleet, yeah, who were crossing the Volga River here and sent to fighting. If you look at, it was built before the war. This was erected after the war. So if you look at these tanks, you can see the shell holes, which were just cemented over. Now, comparatively. Was the place of the fierce fightings with fascist invaders, where bravely fought infantry, marines, artillerists, rifle divisions, but the mass heroism here was shown by the marines from the Northern Sea and the separate rifle brigades. Yeah, they were bombers. Yeah. Which were trained to explode German tanks, yeah, to destroy German tanks. So on their back spinals, they put the explosives, and they put there was there was a remote control, and they can be exploded, yeah, from the distance. The dogs were trained to eat under the moving vehicles like tanks, trucks, like this. So the dogs trained by the police, they just let them go, and they were running to all the moving vehicles, and they exploded tanks. So
This is the first memorial built to the police officers after the Battle of Stalingrad.